I'm drawn to a line that talks about restructuring provisions in the fourth quarter. Is this about the shift towards digital banking? Tell us what's driving this.
Yes, that's right. Last year we announced our intention to take costs down, but also serve our customers better by investing in digital propositions. So you've seen we've taken costs down through this year, and we expect to continue that through next year. So we'll take some more restructuring provision in order to make those changes, but that's part of a continuous process of change that we've been doing for the past year or so.
It is indeed. I mean, we've had a couple of conversations with Sergio Motti at UBS, with the Nordea management as well. How does this translate in terms of branch closures and staff that will be let go? Give us some context around what that 50 to 100 million euros actually means in reality.
Yeah, that 50 to 100 million, as I said, is a small part of larger change. We announced last year our intention to reduce costs by 900 million, but also invest in our businesses. So this is really a small part of that ongoing change initiative. But over time, you've seen we've taken our branch footprint down. We had over 600 branches in 2010. We've got a little over 200 branches now, and we intend to take that down further. But critically, our customers are using our digital propositions, our mobile, our online services, and really are using our branches less. So we're shifting our focus to serve our clients where they want to be served, which is digitally.
Analysts over at SocGen have said that ABN Amro is one of the most exposed Eurozone banks to the Dutch economic recovery. Having said that, the Dutch economy, not doing too badly. What do you see when you look at the Dutch economy at the moment, Clifford?
Yeah, we're pleased with our exposure to the Dutch economy. And the Dutch economy is growing one of the fastest in Europe. We've seen it outpace the Eurozone. And we see that coming through in our loan books, which are up in constant currency terms. We're also seeing that in very low impairments this quarter, as we've seen over the last year or two. So we're very pleased with our exposure to one of the best economies in Europe, but we're also looking to grow selectively outside the Netherlands.
There's obviously a great deal of debate in the marketplace about when a share buyback might come, when there might be a little bit more jam for the investor, so to speak. You've got buffers of capital, I see here, 17.6%. Can you update the market on any of the forward guidance on that?
Yeah, as you say, we are very well capitalised under the current regime at 17.6% capital ratio. We've got what we think is a strong position that means we're well prepared for what we expect to be changes in the capital regime, which could come as early as this year or early next year. So we're committed to being a well-capitalised, moderate risk profile bank. We've also indicated that we would pay up to 50% of our earnings in dividends this year, and that we'll update the market next year in Q1 regarding our capital management plans.
Now, you've teased me there. You've used the phrase that this resolution could come this year. Do you think there's a realistic probability that you will get Basel Resolution before the end of the year?
Well, I think you've seen the press comments as well as we have, and it looks like there's an increasing likelihood of what's called Basel IV happening, which will raise capital requirements for a number of banks across Europe, including, in particular, ABN Amro. So we're well prepared for that, but we need to factor that in our plans for our capital position.
Just a little bit on your expansion plans, Clifford. You talked about, just there at the end of one of your answers, selectively growing outside the Netherlands. Of course, your bank is a shadow of what it once was in terms of its global positioning. You've refocused very much since the financial crisis on the home market. So just give me the size and scope of those wider ambitions outside the Netherlands.
Yeah, we are a much more focused bank, and we're focused on the healthy Dutch economy, as we said. But we also have some really strong international businesses. We are a major player in the energy financing business. We also serve medium-sized corporates in economies that are adjacent to the Netherlands. And we're looking to selectively grow that profitably over time.